Hey, it's Daddy Steve with a KVK recap. So we won. We won. Basically, we took the ziggurat. All is good. I did do a video just showing like one of the final battles, just going into Kingsland. Any kind of resistance that we had just kind of disappeared. Just disappeared entirely. Um, yeah, so that was that. We've won. We just take the rewards, and when they come along. This come as no surprise to anybody that knows him as well. But my man, my man RPG Risen has been number one like week after week after week. Same as the last KVK, same as the KVK before that, the KVK before that, and probably KVK, but K stretching back to beginning of Granddaddy KVK, number one. So just look at his army. His army is exactly the same. There's no alteration. There's no Belisarius Prime. There's no Matilda of Flanders, which I honestly I can't understand why. No, Matilda's awful. There's no Edward of Woodstock. Gosh, she still made it somehow. Nah, awesome. But you're looking at best practice in terms of ranking for the Lost Canyon. Let's look at the number one guy. It's identical to RPG Risen. Identical. Let's look at number two. Identical. Let's look at number four. Identical. Sensing a trend. 5. Same. 6. Okay, so we've got forgot what it's called now. My man here in the middle. Forgot his name. That's the only difference. So he's got that instead of a Joan Prime. That's interesting. Very interesting. Number 7. Again, got my man here on the right instead of, but he's got Joan Prime instead of Nevsky. Interesting. I'm thinking whether I would rather have my man here on the right more so than Nevsky with Joan Prime. I'll definitely have Joan Prime. Controversial. Think about it. I'm kind of leaning towards my man here just because he does that kind of he lowers that threshold for your rage to trigger, even if it's only for the 15 seconds. But Nevsky's Nevsky in it, so and my man and every other person above him, which is a slight clue, has gone for Nevsky, so maybe it's Nevsky. Number 8, the same as the top 6, more or less. 9, same. 10. It's got my, oh my gosh, I cannot. Was it Holder? No, he's garbage, man. He's garbage. So his tech must be absolutely amazing. So his equipment, sorry, and accessories for this number 10. But yeah, this man here, Honda Takishu, whatever his name is, definitely holding him back. He's got the glass cannon as well. There you go. In terms of my tech, and still 1 day and 15 hours to go. Actually, before we go past that, I'd need 180 of these credits, season coins, in order for me to get the Horn of Fury. And then I could have maximized that between now and the next KVK. So I need, obviously, 16,000 points to get up to 180,000. So now I'm going to quickly look at my technology. So yeah, basically every single thing is maxed. So all that on screen maxed. Ditto. Keeping this marching orders. I might just do that. Obviously I can. It gives me those 2,000 points towards the 16,000 I need to get the 180,000 so I can get the Horn of Fury. But I'm kind of getting towards the end, so not marching orders. I've got these Karaku reports for the same reason. If I end up with, say, 300,000 points after I try and maximize something which is 1.6 million or 2 million, then I'll just do these. I will definitely do these. But just keep it in reserve towards the end. Everything else is maxed, 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 maxed. Call to arms. See, we're getting to that 1.6 mil. And it's only 2,000 of these season coins. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Or I might do this one, 2 mil. It's obviously harder to get to 2 mil than 1.6. But for the reason I said with the earlier ones, I'd rather do a hard one than be left with a lower hanging fruit, which is easier for me to attain. That's maybe what I'm going to do. Also got these special medicines, which I'm finishing off now. Can you believe it's 5 days for me to finish off that in terms of the training? I've got loads of speed ups, but I know not everybody's going to be in that situation. It's a sacrifice. That is that in terms of my kind of end stats. Let's quickly look at this individual. It's tiny, isn't it? I think I got 13.3 mil. Which is kind of lowish. It's low average, I guess. It depends where you're at. Yeah, I'm kind of more of a melee type guy, more than a rally guy. I think if you're doing rallies, you can do big numbers quick. When I was going to join the rallies, and one of the events that comes to mind, or one of the sequences of KVK, we was doing these rallies to these cities once we got past the pass, past the gate or whatever, and then we'd have to have that slow walk back, and they were just waiting to kill us, and I'd just given them too many kills, so I didn't get the kills, and I didn't give them the kills in the end, and yeah, that cost me, I think, in terms of points. There you go. And you're either there to do the rallies or you're not, and I'm not a rally lead, so anyway, all those things. But yeah, for this one here, faith number 7, that would have been very useful in terms of having 2 gold equipment chests, formation chests, sorry. Definitely the sovereign keys would have been useful. We've done a video on sovereign keys, absolutely essential. Some resources and some speed ups thrown on. Got everything else though. Everything. It'll be no surprise I made all of the, what's it called again? Crystal based rewards, these faith things. Of course I maxed it. Gosh, I nearly maxed the whole thing. I think that's it really. Yeah, I'm looking, we're in that farming phase now. Got 6 armies, all they're out there. Sorry, they are all out there doing their farming thing, enjoying themselves, and we look forward to the next KVK. So we've just got farming between then and now in terms of today's events. Osiris League, okay, league bets. Basically, I've stopped betting because I had enough credits to buy the things that I wanted, so I didn't want to risk losing the credits on something I would rather just spend and, you know, get in the bag. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want to risk it, just spent it, you know, to get the things I was aiming for anyway. Still in the race for this Eye of the Talent thing. It is our boys 93T versus 16 OT. I'm not that bothered. To be honest with you, not that bothered. But, you know, potentially if we win, then I'll be getting the equipment chests. That'll be the main thing I'm going for. And whatever's left, maybe legendary sculptures. And I think it should be in that order because it's much slower and harder to get the equipment, given how much you're going to need, than the commander sculptures. That's just my point of view. Especially if you're selective about the commanders that you're going for. I do appreciate if you're maximizing gold key commanders and everything that comes along, then you will never have enough gold sculptures either. There you go. You need to watch my commanders videos. There's a Belisarius. I'm not spending gems on Belisarius or anybody on this Wheel of Fortune. I've said on many videos, put your gems, put your gems into VIP points. You will get these commanders along the way anyway. And I get 3 gold heads anyway, so why would I do more on this spin? You may look at the value, okay, 10% off and all blah, 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 and you get your extra 5 gold heads. No, put your gems into VIP points and you'll get your 3 free gold heads every day, and plus all the other events which you'll get your gold heads. That's where it should go. IMO. Mightiest Governor. All good, all good, all good. I'm going to be aiming for definitely not Eleanor of Aquitaine. It's going to be this garrison commander. The management have been nice enough to offer me a 8th position. I really need to crack on, don't I? Yep. So what's this one? Defeat barbarians. I might just put on a few. I might do a video later actually, just defeating barbarians and see what the rewards are. Then that will help with this as well. Israeli Crisis. I've done most of these and the videos on that recently, and the champions. And that's it, really. So that's it. Please like, subscribe, Daily Steve, and I am out.